This next video comes from a mother who shared footage recorded by her sister while babysitting her young son. At the time, nothing seemed unusual. The babysitter was filming the child to send to his mom, showing him sitting calmly and watching SpongeBob.
SpongeBob night.
SpongeBob off.
Liam, come here. Liam, right now. What is happening? Okay, I'm calling your mom. Just stay right here.
After the video was posted, the mother says she received an unexpected message from a previous owner of the house, a family that had owned it for generations.
Hey guys, it's Cindy and Liam here. You all probably remember Liam. He witnessed the rocking chair thing. That was crazy. Anyway, just wanted to tell you guys, like, I'm not here to convince anybody to believe in it. That's totally fine if you don't. I appreciate your opinion.
Yeah, she is.
She wants to talk too. But I did want to show you guys something that was sent to me a few days after I posted the original video. This was sent to me from the old owners of this house, their granddaughter. So before my family and I moved in, which was 2.5 years ago, before we moved in here, this house was actually owned by the same family ever since it was built. And it was built in 1924. So, like I said, I will leave you with this message and feel free to believe what you want.
According to the message, years earlier, when the owner's brother Brad lived there, a house cleaner was upstairs in the north bedroom which had once belonged to their grandmother. While vacuuming, the cleaner claimed the power cord kept getting violently ripped out of the wall. Then, without warning, a desk lamp lifted into the air, flipped upside down, and landed without breaking. She also reported a sudden, overwhelming smell filling the room. When Brad came home, he found a note. The cleaner had quit, writing that something in the house didn't want her there. Days later, the family says the activity escalated. No one is visible on the stairs. The objects appear to be thrown with force, one after another, as the children remain unaware of what's happening behind them. Not long after that, another security camera records the kitchen. In the footage, cabinet doors suddenly begin to swing open violently, one after another, as if someone is standing there yanking them. Moments later, the house alarm goes off on its own. After that, the account goes silent. No follow-up videos, no explanations, no updates on what happened next. Individually, each clip could be questioned. A rocking chair could move, old houses shift, cameras miss things. But when you connect the babysitter's footage, the family's security videos, and a story passed down long before social media ever existed, the situation becomes harder to brush off. If something really was there, it didn't just make itself known. It escalated, and then it stopped. Why? That's the part no one has answered. Dale from Signs and Signals had been inside that abandoned church plenty of times. Weird noises, cold spots, distant voices, the usual. But on December 9th, 2023, he made the mistake that changes every paranormal investigator eventually. He went in alone, and he kept provoking whatever lived there. He pushed harder and harder, and the church finally snapped.
If the real demons are in here, say what's up to the camera. Can you make a sign for me? Can you do something to let me know that you're here? Come on out and show yourself. So you man enough to go ahead and just have me come on back here, but you ain't man enough to do nothing when I'm back here? What's up? You ain't gonna do nothing when I'm back here? That's what I thought, punk ass bitch. And just keep on knocking, making me come back here, and then you do nothing. So you're obviously just effing with me. And you know, I can F with you back. I can just completely ignore you. You're not even there. I don't even care. You ain't nothing. You ain't never been anything. That's the reason why you're stuck here. Because you suck. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Dude. That was right on the ground. I could feel that rumbling on my feet. What's that supposed to mean, huh? You want me to come back in there? Well, no, I'm not coming back in there. Hell no. No. You stay in there. How about that? I like that. What the hell? Dude. Oh my. There's banging every. It's like chasing me, dude. What the hell? What are you doing? Shut up! Shit. Oh, hell no with this. I'm getting out of here. That. Lock on this bitch. Alright. What? Jammed.
A single knock hit the floor right under his feet, then another behind him. Then the walls woke up. The knocking turned into pounding, circling him, chasing him through the church like something crawling under the wood, until Dale ran for the exit. But when he reached the tiny 1-meter foyer between the sanctuary and the outside door, both doors slammed him in. He was trapped in a box while everything around him erupted. The walls shaking, the doors shuddering, the banging turning into a full-blown assault. Dale started screaming for his friend David, who was waiting in the car outside, and you can hear it in Dale's voice. This wasn't theatrics. This was panic.
It stopped. Dude, I need to leave. Dude. Oh, shit.
Down! I can't get in!
And just like that, the church went silent again, as if it had gotten exactly what it wanted. This clip comes from TikTok user Jeanette. She had just moved into her new home when things went wrong fast. While filming herself unpacking, her friend suddenly screams. She says she saw someone standing in the bedroom. They hide in the kitchen and call the cops.
What? I saw a man in your bedroom.
You saw a man in my bedroom?
Yeah.
Officers check the place, find nothing, but they do hear scratching sounds around the house. A few days later, Jeanette sets up her camera to record herself doing yoga. Everything seems normal, until...
Hi.
As good as we get.
Who are you? Can I help you?
Remember? We're friends.
No, no, I don't remember. I don't remember. Please get out. Please get out of my apartment. Please go of my apartment.
turns around and sees a man standing right in front of her, mumbling under his breath. She grabs her phone and runs. And if you slow the clip down, you'll notice something she didn't. The living room door opens on its own right as she's escaping. Police came back, searched again, and once more found nothing. No intruder, no updates from her since. Whatever she caught on camera, it wasn't a one-time thing.
Babe, come here. It's the balloon.
What's going on?
It's just like keeps going down to the basement.
You're still with that balloon?
Yeah.
What's it doing now?
It's like wants to go to the basement or something.
Well, turn the lights on. Let's see.
I know.
This family noticed something off about their Elmo balloon. It kept drifting toward the basement. No matter where they placed it, upstairs or across the house, it always floated back to the same spot and stopped right at the basement door. Then one day, the door was left open. As the mother followed the balloon with her camera like usual, she looked down the stairs, and a head peeked out from the top corner of the doorway. A later clip shows them reacting to knocking sounds coming from under the floor. They tap the ground, and something knocks back every time.
It's like a thick vibration.
Yeah.
I felt it right under me. Do it again.
Okay, yeah.
Do you hear the rhythm in the knock?
Yeah.
It's very thick. It's like the whole board moved.
Yeah.
Okay, try it again.
Okay.
Someone knock over here.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you hear the rhythm?
Yeah.
It's very proper.
Eventually, they got rid of the balloon and the activity stopped. But in her final video, while she's explaining everything, you can faintly hear a childlike whisper saying, "Help."
An update. Got rid of that balloon. We haven't really experienced anything since.
This short clip comes from a TikTok user named Antonio_Delgado30. According to him, it starts with something simple, unexplained noises inside his house. Not loud enough to panic immediately, just persistent enough that he feels the need to check.
Tengo mucho miedo. Me quedé solo en la casa. Me han pasado cosas desde que vi ese maldito video. Escucho cosas. No hay luz. No sé qué hacer. Escucho muchas cosas. Ay, Dios, tengo miedo. ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Quién está ahí? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? No mames.
As he walks toward the living room, the space looks normal, and then his flashlight begins to malfunction, flickering rapidly, struggling to stay on. The timing matters. Everything reacts together, like a chain response. Then he sees it. A head peeks out from the darkness ahead of him, not rushing, not lunging, just appearing long enough to be unmistakable. The flashlight flickers harder, almost violently, as if whatever he's pointing it at is interfering with it directly. TikTok creator Franco Villegas recorded a series of videos over several nights, and together they paint a picture of a haunting that keeps escalating. It starts quietly. He begins filming after hearing noises in his house. Nothing too strange until the shower beside him suddenly turns on by itself.
Acá. Prende la luz. ¿Qué? Si está aquí en el baño, enciende de nuevo el agua. ¿Hay alguien más que tú aquí en esta casa? ¿Mi vida corre peligro? Está huellando. Aquí no hay... Ah, no, yo me voy.
He swings the camera toward it, confused, and the water starts switching on and off like someone is playing with the faucet. Later that same night, he posts another video. He's staring at his bedroom door, listening to movement outside. Then the paper chandelier on the ceiling starts swaying on its own, and the door shuts. A third video follows minutes later. The bathroom acts up again.
Parece que no hay en toda la casa porque se fue también acá y pareciera como que está quemada.
The shower turns on by itself, then the faucet. It's like someone is trying to get his attention or warn him. But the fourth clip is where things get much darker.
Que he traído una vela y un espejo y voy a poder hablar con ella. Amiga, por favor, te pido que me dejes solo. Te lo pido, por favor. Por favor, te pido que me dejes solo. Te lo pido, por favor.
2 days pass, and the activity returns. Franco records his bedroom door again after hearing noises, and what he saw made him terrified.
Hay ruido en el primer piso. Está...
Five days later, he's filming his cat. Everything seems normal until he spots that same dark entity peeking at him from the hallway. He bolts toward it, but like before, it vanishes. Hours pass, and the knocking begins.
Yo vivo en segundo piso.
He opens the door expecting someone, but there's nothing. And then comes the final video. Now this is where things take a truly unsettling turn.
A la casa. Voy a bajar.
Watching this, it's clear whatever is in that house isn't just lingering anymore. It's getting bolder, more daring, and impossible to ignore. Nicole and her family were setting up cameras inside their home. As her sister adjusted the lens and briefly pointed it toward her brother on the couch, something disturbing appeared behind him. A shadowy figure with what looks like the head of a goat. In many traditions, the goat-headed image is tied to the occult, most famously Baphomet, often used as a symbol of demonic power or dark rituals. Some even claim such sightings are manifestations of malevolent spirits. So, what do you think? Was this just a trick of the light, or did Nicole's camera capture something far darker? For this next clip, we're looking at footage shared by a TikTok user who goes by Missandra35. She was checking her CCTV feed when she noticed something strange, something stepping out of her house in the middle of the night. The camera shows her front door slowly cracking open, and then a white, ghost-like figure slips out. It's not walking, it's not stepping. It's gliding across the ground like its feet never touch the floor. As it moves past the door frame, its shape begins to shift from a short, bright white form into a taller, darker figure, almost like its appearance changes depending on how far it gets from the house. It drifts farther and farther into the yard, each second moving smoother than the last, until finally it fades into the darkness and disappears completely. There's no stumbling, no human movement, no sound. Just a silent exit from something that looks like it wasn't supposed to be inside to begin with. This one comes from deep in the night, somewhere in the woods of Leyte in the Philippines. The clip's origin is a mystery, just a grainy video drifting around the internet with no clear source, supposedly filmed near a rural village. The camera wobbles as it sweeps across the tree line. Nearby, the dogs lose their minds, barking, growling, warning their owner that something is out there. And then it appears. Between the trees stands a pale, human-shaped figure. Long black hair, a white dress hanging motionless, and eyes glowing in the dark, locked straight onto the person filming, unmoving, unblinking. If this footage is legit, it's more than a creepy shadow. It hits right at the heart of a fear that Filipinos have carried for generations. All across the islands, one spirit shows up in stories over and over. The White Lady, a ghostly woman in a white dress, long hair covering her face, often found near forests, lonely roads, or old trees. Some believe she's the spirit of a woman who died unfairly, someone betrayed, harmed, or taken too soon. From the YouTube channel Chris Ramirez 5009 comes a video posted back in December of 2014. He says he never believed people when they told him his room was haunted, not until one night when the noises got too loud to ignore. He starts recording, clearly shaken, explaining that he kept hearing sounds and, moments earlier, thought he saw a little girl standing beside a small dollhouse in the corner of his room.
Yeah, man, I'm recording this video because I need you guys to be my fucking witness. These fucking people told me that this place was haunted. And I was like, no, it's not. It's not fucking haunted. There ain't no such thing. And my dumb asses, I've been hearing shit all fucking night. Man, I'm fucking scared out of my fucking mind. Last time I seen the little girl, she was over there behind that little dollhouse, man. You guys gotta come with me and check this shit out. I'm fucking scared as shit. You guys gotta be my witnesses. Fuck, dude. Fucking scared out of my fucking mind. Man. Shit. There's nothing back there. Fucking A, man. I don't know why the fuck I agreed to do this shit. Fucking creepy ass doll. Look at that shit. Fucking weird ass people. What the fuck? Dude, I'm fucking scared as hell, man. fucking scared as shit. Holy shit.
A little girl's head peeks out from behind the wall, quick, sudden, unmistakably human-shaped, watching him, and the recording cuts off right there, leaving everything else to the imagination. A TikTok user who just wanted to film her dog ended up capturing something she definitely wasn't expecting. The creator, Dreadlim21, recorded a quick clip of her pup hanging out on the bed. Nothing strange, at least not at first glance. But when she reviewed the footage later, she noticed something hiding where no one should have been. Watch the lower edge of the bed. Right as she pans the camera down, for a split second, a pale human-shaped head peeks out from underneath and immediately snaps back the moment the lens hits it. No sound, no movement afterward. Just that one unnerving moment, like someone or something was watching her from under the bed the entire time. This next video looks completely innocent at first, a mother filming her little boy just playing on the couch, climbing up and down, laughing, having fun. But what she didn't realize was that she had captured something terrifying watching them. Now, look in the background, through that open door. That's the boy's bedroom. Right there beside the bed, you can see it. Something peeking out from the side of the bed, low to the floor, like it's hiding. It retracts the second it sees the mother, then it peeks out again. And if you watch closely, you can even see the bed move slightly, like whatever that thing is, shifted its weight. Then, almost like it's calling him, the little boy suddenly stops playing and walks right into the room. The figure disappears, and the video cuts off. At first, the mother said she thought nothing of it. She only noticed what was hiding in the footage after posting it online and people started pointing it out. So what exactly did she capture? A trick of the light? An animal? Or something else? Something that didn't want to be seen, but still wanted the child to come closer. This short comes from the YouTube channel Medium2555 and lasts only 26 seconds. But in that brief moment, chaos unfolds.
¿Está limpiando o está usted echado acá?
No, todo está echado.
Ay. No. No.
Venga.
No, pase, no.
In less than half a minute, a calm evening turns into a full-blown paranormal event. Whatever caused this wasn't subtle. It wanted attention, and it got it all on camera. Next video was uploaded to TikTok by a man who says the footage came from his girlfriend's aunt. According to him, her aunt recently inherited her late grandmother's house, a place the family hadn't lived in for years. At first, everything seemed normal, until one night, something in the kitchen was caught on camera. At first, a dark shadow flashes past the kitchen window, and then the stove suddenly starts spinning violently, like it's caught in a mini tornado. No one was home. No one could have triggered it. And if you watch closely, you'll notice the movement starts exactly where that shadow passed by. After posting it, the uploader claimed his girlfriend's aunt still hears banging sounds in the kitchen at night and refuses to stay alone in the house anymore. So what do you think really happened here? A draft, a camera glitch, maybe someone playing a prank, or something else that never left after the grandmother passed? This next clip goes all the way back to January of 2011. The man who recorded it had been hearing noises in his attic for years, scratching, shifting, the kind of sounds you try to ignore until they're impossible to brush off. Eventually, he'd had enough. He set up a camera in the living room, hoping to finally catch whatever was causing the disturbances. And then, the sounds came back. You can hear thuds from above, followed by the unmistakable rattle of the attic door. The man grabs the camera and bolts toward the noise, and what he captures is hard to dismiss.
Hallo? 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 Hallo?
The attic door handle is jerking violently, like someone on the other side is desperately trying to get out. The whole door shakes as if an invisible force is pulling at it. Then he throws the door open, fast, so fast that if a physical person had been standing there, yanking the handle, there's no way they could have vanished in a split second. But the space is empty, completely still. No footsteps, no place to hide. And just as he steps back, the door slams shut on its own, hard, with the kind of force you feel in your chest. Whatever was behind that door wasn't human. A man returned home one evening only to notice something he couldn't explain. Hundreds of flies had gathered around the outside walls of his house. Oddly enough, the trash cans nearby were completely empty of insects. All the flies seemed drawn only to the building itself. In folklore and religious tradition, flies are often tied to the demonic. One of the oldest names for the devil himself is Beelzebub, literally known as the Lord of the Flies. Some occultists even believe that an unexplained swarm of flies can signal a manifestation of something dark or evil. Just a few days later, the man's young son was asleep on the couch. He suddenly woke up terrified, claiming he had seen someone standing in the hallway. When the father reviewed the home's security footage, his blood ran cold. There, faintly visible in the shadows of the hallway, was the figure of a person. The footage stopped there, but some say if you pause at the right second, you can still see the shadow moving. What would you have done? Run, or stay to find out what was standing in that hallway? This next video was captured on a Ring camera and posted by a mother on TikTok. She said her daughter was just playing, completely alone. Nothing unusual at first, but what happens next left everyone who saw it speechless.
Time blowing off steam. But now at the casino, she's playing to avenge Paul's death. She lures Victor into a trap, letting him gain his confidence, win a few hands just to see what his tendencies are. But then she goes for the throat.
Within 4 hours, Sally has cleaned Victor out, winning the entire $100,000 pot.
You see her, the little girl, minding her own business, and then something suddenly flies toward her from nowhere. She looks around, confused, and starts to walk toward it. That's when the plastic bag beside her moves. On its own, it doesn't drift like from the wind. It rolls directly toward her, and right then, she flinches, grabs her arm, and says, "Owie." Moments later, she runs upstairs crying to her mother. The mother says her daughter came running in, holding her arm and saying something hurt her. When she checked, she saw fresh red marks like someone had grabbed her arm, even though no one else was there. So what do you think really happened here? Was it just the wind? A glitch? Or did something unseen reach out and touch her? Juan Ryder was on a night shift in a warehouse, operating a forklift like any other day. But something felt off. Shadows kept moving across the aisles, shadows that shouldn't have been there. He grabbed his camera, curious and cautious, and that's when he noticed it. On a stack of cardboard boxes, a clear silhouette of a person appears, perfectly formed, almost like a reflection. Only boxes don't cast reflections, and when he looks around, the warehouse is completely empty. Trying to shake it off, he returns to his forklift. That's when the mirrors catch it.
¿El monta? Y desde hace rato siento como que algo se asoma de ahí atrás. A ver si lo alcanzo a grabar. Mira, 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 mira. ¡Ah, la verga! Mira. ¡Ah!
A dark, humanoid figure peeking at him from behind the boxes. He approaches, and the space is empty. Nothing, no trace. Something was lurking in the shadows, watching, waiting, and disappearing before he could confront it. A presence that shouldn't exist, yet left proof behind in every corner he looked. Luke uploaded 3 short clips, all filmed on the same night, and each one gets progressively more unnerving. It begins with him hearing strange voices in his house. He hits record, hoping to catch whatever's making the noise. At first, it's just silence until his bedroom door twitches.
I'm still hearing voices. Listen. Jesus Christ!
But seconds later, the knocking starts. Soft at first, then harder, then full-on aggressive pounding like something is trying to get in. A minute later, Luke posts the next video. He's filming cautiously, clearly on edge, when a whisper cuts through the room. A childlike voice, faint but unmistakable, says, "Who is that guy?" Seconds pass, and the same voice whispers again. That's all Luke needs to hear. The camera jerks violently as he bolts out of the room. Whatever Luke recorded that night wasn't just random noise. The knocking, the whispers, the voice of a little girl asking about him. It all points to something aware of him, something watching, and something that didn't want to stay quiet anymore. This short video was posted by a TikTok user named Joseph Stalin Loves You. There's no build-up and no explanation, just a few seconds filmed in his backyard. The camera points toward a dense mass of roots and overgrown plants, thick and tangled, the kind of place that looks impossible to move through without tearing something apart. And then you see it.
Look, dude, she couldn't find her way over there, so now she's over here. She's back in here trying to fucking find a way into my property. Do you see her? Look at that face. Oh my god. It's right there staring at me. Dude, how fucking scary is that shit? Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? She's crawling through all this shit, bro.
A pale, aged woman's face staring back through the roots. She doesn't move, she doesn't react, and the person filming doesn't get closer. What makes this unsettling isn't just the face, but where it appears. In old European and Appalachian folklore, witches were often believed to dwell in boundary spaces. The clip ends without movement or answers. This next encounter comes from John of Exploration Unknown, and it takes place in one of Canada's most notoriously unsettling locations, an area locals call the Devil's Elbow. The name isn't folklore for fun. It's tied directly to the house John investigates, a property once owned by individuals heavily involved in occult practices and ritual work. Over the years, the stories, the symbolism, and the rumors around this place have built a reputation that goes far beyond simple urban legend. John begins his exploration in the basement, a cramped, cold, stripped-out space. Nothing unusual at first. No furniture, no personal belongings. Just the shell of a house that feels wrong the moment you step into it. He works his way upward, room by room, eventually reaching the second floor. That's when the atmosphere shifts. While he's scanning the upper rooms, he hears movement downstairs. Not creaking wood, not an animal. Footsteps, clear, purposeful, and too heavy to ignore. He heads back down immediately, checking each room. Empty, silent, nobody in sight. But when he turns toward the staircase he just used, the lights upstairs, lights that weren't on before, are now glowing. John calls out, trying to stay calm. "Hello, is there somebody here?" He explains out loud that he's not there to steal or cause trouble. He's just documenting the place.
It's forward off. Oh my God, 3 liner. Hello? Is there somebody here? I'm not here to bother or rob anything. I was just here exploring. I thought it was a band. Oh God! Oh shit!
John bolts. The kind of sprint where adrenaline overrides everything. You can see his legs nearly give out while he's trying to get out the door. His breathing spikes. His camera jerks violently as he escapes down the driveway. This isn't dramatization. This is instinct taking over after a threat that close and that direct. The video ends with John still shaken, putting as much distance between himself and the devil's elbow as possible. This next case comes from the YouTube channel Dark Element TV, with footage first uploaded in December of 2006. According to the description, the events themselves began 2 years earlier inside a 3-story rental apartment on Pitt Street in Port, Maine. The occupants didn't believe they were dealing with anything paranormal at first. What they experienced felt more like pranks, sounds, movement, things happening when no one was around. So they did what most people would do to catch a human explanation. They set up a webcam, configured to record only when motion was detected. What the camera captured wasn't what they expected. Shortly after this recording, the occupants moved out of the apartment entirely. Then, less than a year later, another video appeared on the same channel. This one wasn't filmed indoors. In July of 2007, Dark Element TV uploaded footage recorded in June of 2006 on Chase Avenue in Dudleytown, Connecticut, a location already surrounded by rumors, disappearances, and a long history of violence going back centuries. According to the description, the homeowners had been seeing something repeatedly in the woods behind their property. A shadowy figure appearing along the tree line, never approaching, never fully revealing itself. After enough sightings, they kept a camcorder ready, loaded with a tape, waiting for it to return. And eventually, it did.
Hi, it's me again. I'm just calling just to let you know. I've seen that thing again in the backyard. I've got the camera on. I'm trying to capture it. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to see if I can get it. Anyway, give me a call when you get this message. Bye. No! What is that? No way.
Just 2 recordings, years apart, showing something that appears to move freely through places it doesn't belong, indoors and out, leaving behind only questions and people who didn't stay long enough to keep asking them. A local man named Jello was walking home around 3 a.m., the so-called devil's hour, when he noticed an old woman entering a dark alley. When he looked closer, he froze. She appeared to have no head. Shocked, he pulled out his phone and recorded her. In his footage, the woman walks slowly, dressed in black, and indeed looks completely headless. Locals, frightened by the footage, said they'd never seen that woman before, and many referenced to Filipino superstition. If someone is seen headless in photos or videos, it's a bad omen or a sign of death. The investigation team went to the site and discovered that multiple CCTV cameras in the area had also captured the same headless woman, deepening the mystery.
Sa tatlong magkakaibang CCTV camera na videohan ni Jello.
Residents were terrified. Some linked it to local folklore about supernatural beings like the Manananggal, a creature said to detach its body parts. As the investigation continued, no one could give a clear answer. Who was the old woman, really? Why did she vanish without a trace, only to appear again on multiple CCTV cameras, still without a head? Some locals swear it was an omen, others say it was a spirit taking human form, and a few believe it might just be an optical illusion caused by the poor lighting and camera angle. But what do you think? Was this a real supernatural encounter, a trick of the lens, or something else entirely? Something we can't quite explain.